Not looking away. Mostly, I might be able to get you. Whoop. No, I ain't got none of you. Fair enough, then. Ow. Damn it. Where is my big Yorta? Did he despawn already? Must have. I could go back and fight the Marauders. I'll be able to get a little bit from them. I only need a tiny bit of extra fate. Freak? Okay, you got me. That's right. Wear it loud and proud like armor. Right. We need to head on over to the Marauders in... Oh, actually, do I want to go in there? Yeah, I could top up my shrine a bit. Will we snuck up on? Nope. Oh, damn it. Oh my lord, every single time you get a hit on me, I lose so much more faith than I'm gaining from these encounters. At least on an individual basis. If each one manages to land a hit, then I may as well not have even engaged the group. Though, well, I say that, it is still chance-based, so, you know, it's a possibility it won't be that bad, but... Do I think I'm going to be able to attack them? No. I think it's going to have to be a case of getting a... uh-oh. Don't get a second hit. No. Wow. Okay, that's the main thing. As long as the mage doesn't get another lick in, then we should be good. There we go. Now we can take on the troll. Okay. Now, one of the places I need to be is down here. I think it's that one, yeah. However, I've got a troll over there. Let's go and deal with you. We'll try our luck at gathering some more reagents. Occasionally, I roll well. Right, okay. I think we more or less immediately go into reckoning mode, as that will to some degree stun you. Just need to get the fire started. Oh, okay, they're broken. That is not good. Thankfully, I come prepared. There we go. Do I have another small experience booster? Yeah. So an extra 10% on top of the hopefully 100% bonus that we're going to get. Are we really all outcasts if we are gathered together here? Your logic is compelling. Okay, that's one down. And pop. I now need to refill the amphora. Big sads. Now, taking on the other trolls is going to be actually quite a lot more work, sadly. We'll see what we can do. I'll gather these herbs on the way back. I know it's very unlikely I'm going to be able to finish. Yeah, I'm absolutely not going to be able to finish it in the time that I've got left on my experience boost, but still. There we are. Hello. How about first things first? Whoop. 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 Can I not destroy that yet? Come on. There we go. Dark magic turned off. Dodge. Why did you not dodge? Need to get you staggered. There we go. Man, it's really noticeable the difference between my regular damage output against trolls and my damage output with Reckoning mode active. I am getting better at activating my dodge. Ouch. Need to avoid the backswing. I think you'll be dead before you get the next chance to attack. No! Okay, never mind. I misjudged by one hit. That's kind of annoying, but okay. Get rid of those. Anything else back here? No, not really. All right, one more urn to destroy. I can't get that one either. To be fair, there is another troll den over there, I think, and another one over there, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong, but... if I have a look... Oh, halfway to level 24, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. There is another thing I'm going to do, though. I don't think there's much use in me having that as an ability, so I think I'm going to throw lightning bolts. Because I'm just not using the shards, really. Shadow shards. Whoop. Whoop. Ow. Yeah, I deserved it. I deserved that. That's fair. We've got primal damage on you. You're taking loads of electric, loads of fire damage from everything else I've stacked up. Which I hurt a little bit. Mostly my pride, though. One, two. Once I've got that attack type bulked up, I think I'm going to be able to do way more damage. No. Ooh, sea devil. Honestly, yeah, I probably should have had... why did I dodge into it? Well, I probably should have had this active the whole time. I deserved that backhand. I really did. Hoplon. What are you? Oh, it's a might shield. Still, it's a bloody good looking one. Probably going to sell it, if I'm honest. I can't break him down. So, alright, okay, we've done everything we needed. Let's go back. Hello.
You destroyed all the urns? What a relief. Their dark magic will no longer be attainable by the trolls.
You're welcome.
You can withstand these magics. Perhaps you can make use of this artifact I've uncovered. A grim shield, but strong.
Why are you so into shields as a
Mind
people?
the trolls if you can.
Like, they've got a real thing for shields. The Tooth of Nyxaros. Yeah, no. I mean, it's not a bad shield, to be fair. But no.
Can.
Thank you, but no. All right. Next on the quest list. Go to Nyxaros. And honestly, that seems like the next place we have to go. But my inventory is getting a little tiny bit overfull. So let's head up to Idilla. Break things down. Sell things that I can't break down. Get everything repaired. So holy crap, do I need that. Sell the Marauder tokens.
You have come again. Is there anything else you... Very well. I shall endeavor to...
Thank you. That's a goodly chunk of money. It'll go a small way towards paying my repair fees. Great. The more important question is, how are you not into shields? Why?
Everything you need is here in
Okay,
the
fair.
market.
Shall I hone your weapons for you?
Yes, please. Repair everything.
Farewell.
Right, let's get through everything. Not the primal. Right. I've got more. I've got new primal chakrams that I can break down. Nice. Okay, I have to double check though. Okay, what is the best chakram that I can make right now? I mean, the primal disc is rough because it means that I can't have something like the Silver Knight discs, which are so much more powerful. There's a part of me that's feeling like maybe I should make primal daggers and just get a couple of stabs in and then switch to much more powerful main weapon. I mean, extra 22 physical damage is amazing. Critical hit, I guess, is the best that I can see there. Improved chance for getting a crit. I mean, it's not much better realistically. What I would probably want to do is to get a gem to use in this. So a utility gem, I think, is the ones you use with chakrams. I'm not entirely sure if chakrams are considered magic damage or not. We're far away from being able to make anything really fantastic with them. I'm just going to have a quick look at the
A finest sagecrafter.
Sagecrafter options. That would give me 10% health. That's not what I would want. I would want something like fire and physical. No. Fire and ice. Mana. 11% damage to lightly wounded targets. I mean, that's not terrible. Fire and fire. Mana. So I think someone checked and mentioned that it was specifically utilities that you would want in a chakram.
There is not.
Is that correct?
Welcome, Beckett.
Do you have any?
I am a master of sagecraft. If
The finest.
you?
What
Do you
type
sell
of
any?
implement are you?
Gem of precision. I mean, I could pick up a couple of gems to see which one would do what. I mean, that was quite a nice one. Because I've definitely already got some weapon gems. Let's go and have a look at exactly what kind of gems I have. Okay, so I've got armor gems and weapon gems. Do not have
looking
any.
for? Peruse for as long as.
Do not have any utility gems. So let's just pick one up. I'm not actually sure what these are. Let's grab one.
I will be here if you need.
I would like to see what kind of gems I can add to a chakram.
Everything you need is.
This seems like, yeah, I can now add something. Let's see just how strong of a chakram I could make. If we wanted to really lean into the fire aspect. The only thing we cared about was fire. That would be quite a powerful weapon, to be certain. Once Primal is active, I can switch to a different weapon. For how often I use my daggers, I could simply have a strong elemental chakram. And then the
here in the market.
primal chakrams. Apply primal, then switch to something else. I kind of like this one more because it does more types of damage. But the thing is, having those daggers is giving me an experience boost, so I'm very disincentivized for taking them off. But quest-wise, we need to be over here, so let's head down to Nyxaros. Thankfully, we already have the teleport point. I should have seen if you had enough to make potions. Where's the nearest alchemy bench? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go back to Idilla quickly because can I just jump over there? I cannot. I want to quickly see if I have the materials I need to make some experience potions. I should have done that first, but.
Yes?
Also, I need to sell off any other junk that I've got.
Welcome to the Idilla market.
59 grand's worth of
Can
junk.
I interest you in a freshly honed? Fare you well, Beckoned.
My lord.
The Beckoned!
Right, can I make... I can make minor alchemist's art, which would allow me to make some slightly better potions. But what I'm looking for... Thief's Cunning... Purification... do we have... I don't even know how to make it. Alright.
Can I interest you in a
You cannot, I'm afraid.
potion?
Got to get out onto the concourse and then teleport from there. Because technically it thinks I'm inside a room in that area. I think that's the way that they that the engine handles it. Hello, Secundra.
We cannot waste time.
Okay.
There does not appear to be much here, but we have to be thorough.
Very well. Where should we
should
look?
try near the Shrine of Athene. Anakatos prizes her above all else. I would wager he keeps his secrets with her.
Very well.
Very well.
Reasonable assumption. Do I need... actually, yes, I could do with another litany. You know what? Sure, we'll use that one. That is protection. Boop. Damn it. Nope. That is very good when timed correctly, just to get out of the way of those attacks. Yeah, I'm really liking that delayed attack there. That is very, very good at getting me out of trouble. The more I practice with it. Get rid of you. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Probably sell it as trash. Actually, I should definitely sell it as trash. So let me just make sure that it's in the trash items. Till's collection. I need to drop those off at some point. A trinket of no value. Definitely don't want to get rid of the that. Be a great value to some organization or group. We'll keep that. Okay.
Use you.
Ouch. I thought I'd gotten enough distance there.
We must bring Anakatos to justice.
We must. This is the truth. I should also use things like Steel Curtain. Oh my lord, why do I not use potions? Remind me, chat, by the time we get to a big boss fight, remember I've got like a bajillion potions that mean that things can't do damage to me. I'm gonna die with an inventory full of pots, I swear. Practically fated. Stop stealing my camera, game. Master's Ring. 60 mana is no slouch, but I can't tear down accessories. I can't forge them myself, so it's a bit of a shame. Discovery of the Hyperion. Read this. Discovery of the Hyperion. We had originally believed that we had come across just another Myru ruin, but the sheer brilliance of the structure convinced us it was something far greater. It was constructed of a material we could not name, polished to a sheen that made our blades seem dull. One amongst us remarked that it looked like the sky, and it was moments later that we discovered it belonged there. We had found the now fabled instructions to raise the structure into the heavens. The response to our discovery, to the word of Athene, was deafening, and that evening the teeth of Nyxaros itself trembled at our celebration. I had never before seen a unifying force that was as effective as this discovery, nor have I since. What we could not know was how our society would tremble, much like the teeth did on that day, when the Primos and his associates gathered the magical strength to raise the Hyperion. And though the Caldara stood untroubled when our celebrations on that first day ended, I cannot say the same for my people after the tragedy of the Hyperion. I'll take it. I'll put it in my house, in a library.
I, Anakatos, make this record in penance for my disappointment of the supreme goddess Athene, in hopes that I may return to her favor, so that I could help my people find her strength once more. I have committed several acts that may have angered her, and now I purge myself of them so I might find her grace again.
Uh-huh. I mean, the thing with Anacondas actually seems like they acknowledge that they are part of the problem and genuinely don't seem shy about the idea of you know, flagellation, sort of like purging themselves kind of stuff. Again, Anacondas is very, very clearly the bad guy, but I use but quite... I am aware that obviously, you know, a but on a bad guy, but I will say, but Anacondas seems convinced of their belief, which, if anything, makes them more dangerous than not, if that makes sense. It's like some people use the idea of faith and religion as a shield for their ill deeds, whereas Anacondas genuinely seems to believe. And, you know, again, I'm kind of reminded of the movie Serenity, you know, the whole thing of it doesn't matter what you believe, just believe something because you're fighting against a believer. Some more litanies. Hi, Major says, I always hated I did bad things, but it's okay because I'm really, really sorry. Well, I think you're oversimplifying that to a certain degree, because he's not saying it's okay that he did bad things. He's saying that he did bad things and he knows he must atone for them. And that atonement might involve, you know, his...
What can I do?
Quote-unquote purification, whatever that might mean. And I do recall the whole thing with the example I gave there of Serenity. The idea that the guy didn't think he was building better worlds so that he could live there. He accepted that he wasn't going to be part of it by the nature of him being willing to do the things that were required to create that better world.
The Primos cannot succeed.
I don't know if I agree with your reading of that, I am Magi. I don't think in the text that we saw there that the Anacondas was saying, but if I do this, then God will forgive me. I think there was a certain tone of finality, and if I do this, God will forgive my people. And the subtlety of the difference is important in my opinion. I think there's a nuanced difference between what you're saying of, I did bad things, but if I do this, I will be forgiven. And I did bad things, but if I do this, they will be forgiven for my sins. Because it implies that he doesn't expect to be included in the forgiveness. I don't think we actually. We might disagree on the interpretation of what was being said there, but I don't think we disagree on the kind of the crux. You know, the idea that someone is like, "Well, I've done something super bad, but it's okay if I say sorry. I will be okay." Versus what I'm saying here, if it's an interesting thing that his belief is so absolute that he feels that there is something that he can do to wash the sins away from everyone else of his race that he has committed.
Beckoned. Not time. Seek. Primos. Below.
Okay.
That...
Oh, not enough time, I imagine.
That was the goddess. After years of... I cannot. We must do as she bids. Her voice sounded broken. Whatever is happening at the Hyperion troubles
Nicodemus
even
said,
her.
Justice has two parts, to punish the wicked and reform the penitent. The difficulty is determining which is which. Indeed, that is the
I do not know.
difficult part.
Anakatos has many secrets, it seems, but the information we seek might be back here. Farewell.
Twitch being twitchy there. Apologies if I missed anything someone said, as Twitch apparently just reconnected me to the chat room. Right, let's get down here.
I am afraid we have dishonored my master, Arcades. He is a pious man who has always sought to serve, and we use the power of his position to force us on the true path without his knowledge. Slavery, oppression, pain, all are used to mold them into what is deemed worthy.
Uh-huh.
The Primos cannot succeed.
Okay. Seems to have been a rather
I listen.
gruesome battle
What
here.
can I do? Be cautious in these lands.
A pitched battle at that.
Hold a moment. These are bodies of colossi. What are they doing here? Wait. I recognize some faces. Belfron. Armandia. These were great colossi, all viable competitors for the role of Primos at one time or another. I do not like the implications of this. What has Anakatos wrought? Very well.
I think you answered your own question there, to be honest. Oh, God. How old are these bodies? Because the blood is still red on the floor. Not that I really know that much about colossi biology. Maybe it stays red, but...
In this confession I shall tell of how my master was brought nearly to his death. Arcades failed Athene in our mission to bring her servants to a devout state that would be worthy of her power and wisdom. At my behest he sought the Hyperion force to the sky to earn our recognition. The ensuing eruption of Athene's wrath killed many, and nearly took dear Arcades.
But we were told he died in the Hyperion tragedy. Oh, there's someone to talk to.
Trespassers, you are too late! The council already lies dying in the torture chambers, and the Jotun slaves will soon be butchered as the master ordered. Come, brothers and sisters. Let us deal with these curs.
No. God damn it. God damn it. That is quite hefty amounts of damage. And it has been a while since I fought, so I don't have my Figure Altar active. Nope. Oh, damn it. I lost a bunch of fate from that. Ow! Well, at least Secundra is having a bit of an easier time over there. Oh, I was way too far away. Right, let's get rid of the mage.
But there are also the slaves.
What?
They will be killed if we don't save them.
Tap through.
But if the council is dying, we must choose who we see to first. The council must be important. Something that could help us find a flaw in his plan, perhaps, or learn more about the cipher in the Hyperion.
Tell me about Nyxaros.
I know what this place is now. These travesties, these heresies, these are what Anakatos truly is.
Tell me the
I can
slaves.
only imagine what labors Anakatos had them perform. Could this have been the cause for Karank's war?
What of the
I
council?
do not know what the council is, but I have had enough surprises today. I only hope that we can find it of use.
Can't we help both?
I do not believe so. The council is dying if Anakatos' dogs are to be believed, and the slaves are to be executed. I am unsure who we should be trying to help, but you are the beckoned of Athene. I must defer this choice to you.
Well,
So
one is
decide.
already dying and the other isn't.
Do we go to the slave pens and help the slaves? Or do we go to the torture chambers to try to find Anakatos' council before it dies?
No, we help the one that we can actually save.
Very well.
What did you give me? Titan's Cuff. The Colossi believe that their gods, the Titans, were once unjustly forced into servitude by powers even greater than themselves. Legends say that these hoops were once part of the chains that bound one of the great beings. They are chakrams? Say less. Okay. I'm not going to switch because, again, I want the primal, but... I am removing it from drunk. That is not what I meant to do. No. Right, let's have a look.
What is it?
Choose it to save. Yeah, but which one's which? I don't have any particular directions. I'm going to say that that's the direction to the slave pens, then. I'm going to assume that that's the direction to the slave pens. Oh, yeah, wait. No. It makes it clear enough. There are Jotun slaves here. What? Did I just pick that place up? Don't tell me I did. Wrathy tablet. Shaped stone.
Come. You must choose. Do we find what we can from Anakatos'? Be cautious in these
I've already
lands.
chosen. We need to go save the slaves. I mean, from what was said, I can only assume that they're not already, you know, unsavable. That could, I suppose, be still the point, but... save the slaves, yes.
I struggle to keep sweet Arches alive so that I may find in him the knowledge and power of the Primos, and in doing so can find the answer I needed to bring myself, my people, to perfection, to regain the goodwill of the great goddess. Thank Athene that my followers continue my work while I tend to my master.
I don't think we're going to be using those, but again, I really do like the extra experience we're getting. But it's possible we might switch over to that at some point. What the heck are we going to do here? Oh. I'm not sure I should pull any levers considering they were all about to be slaughtered. Unless those levers open the doors, perhaps. Let's see.
I hear you.
No, I think they're probably the levers that open the doors. Okay. Yep, they're free. Open all the doors. Come forth, Jotun friends. I mean, we literally started at the Teeth of Nyxaros DLC saving, or rather, well, killing Karunk, the one who was leading the Jotun rebellion, but suing for mercy on their behalf. So it feels in keeping with our playthrough so far that we also tried to save them. And they are actually helping, so ow, that hurts a bit though.
I hear you.
Don't need those. Oh, they're just staying there? That's kind of cool. I think the others are actually fighting down there, and that's why I'm getting little frame skips. The game doesn't really like it when stuff is happening far away. And when there's lots of units involved. Like, I think the pathfinding in this is quite... Well, it's optimized for very small numbers of units, I think. Rather than large numbers.
Justice is come.
Tinder trick, nice. Steeled curtain.
What can I do?
Are they done with the fight down here? Yes, it looks like they finished it. Maybe? No, they did not. They were just kind of chilling out, it looks like. Either that or they died. Ow. I'll die if they keep doing that. I need to be over here. Whoop. You're fairly low on health. Take care of you. Okay. Definitely going to use this. I feel like a boss fight is right around the corner, but we will save up my ability for them. Have we taken them all out? Yes. No, no. No escape. Healing potion, I accept. Nothing in there by the seams of it. Unfortunately, one of the slaves died here. Silvernite chakrams, useful for components. Silvernite helm, less useful, but honestly, I really should look into upgrading my armor, so maybe I should be, oh my lord, breaking them down. I'm going to prioritize gear right now. Sorry, not gear. I'm going to prioritize potions over gear, is what I meant to say. I literally said the opposite, because I cannot talk, apparently. Because we are going towards a boss fight. A big, big boss fight. Can I get down there? Can Aavak has? No. Okay. Was that the soul you took? No, I unwound them from fate. So, I removed them from the tapestry of fate. Oh, unwound and wove. Sure, I will break something down. I will tend towards breaking down things that are for a class that I'm not playing. But my lord, I really do need to visit my house, so I can drop all of these gubbins off. Okay, should be an easy one. Primal staff, amazing. Have I got anything particularly good to break down? You know what, I'll just break those down. And the troll hide gloves, I think we're beyond those. I will also use a litany. That way I've got plenty of room to take these.
What can I do?
Okay. A fiend is not able to speak to me. Okay. Oh, the slaves are waiting for me. Okay. Did you have something? You did. I won't. Oh, God, I didn't mean to take it, but whatever. In fact, I am simply going to go and junk that right now. I also really want to get rid of Brother Till's books. Oh my lord, they're just taking up room. Let's charge for great justice. Probably need to resummon my Fagiota as well. Just to be sure that you're gonna last. How did you manage to not get stunned? There we go.
I hear you.
Right. Is there more? I guess we go now to the silent choir. Frying pan. Someone watched too much Tangled. Ooh. Lunala's Crescents. Feyblades? Primal damage. Right. Okay, okay, never mind. I thought they would be heading straight out for freedom, but they look like they're locked in for the fight. Definitely appreciate the help. Let's try and focus one down at a time. Double out. Thank you for blocking that, Figurta. Oh, I'm coming. There are still more fightings going on.
To justice.
Indeed we must. I'm going to be junking gear out of my inventory constantly, by the way, because I'm already at my inventory limit. Sadly. There was a chest over here. Okay.
What can I do?
What on earth did that plant do? To be locked in this gibbet cage? Is this some sort of Crowley method of encouraging the other plants to grow well, or? Oh, it's quite a nice weapon. I know this is heresy, but maybe start using some of the potions to give yourself some buffs.
Hyperion antechamber.
I mean, I guess I could.
Is this where he conducts his torture?
You. I am past the point of much, but I can feel the warmth of Athene in you, strange one. Has my time come at last? I cannot see. I cannot see. I know the beckon comes, but I cannot even look upon you.
I've come to rescue you?
I am beyond rescue. Anokatos kept me alive, and though I wished for death many times, I knew I had to live. Athene commanded it, for I spoke with her the day the gods struck us down for our folly. The day Anokatos hid my broken body and told the world I died. But I leave you not without a guide.
Tell Sikandra she must remember her last day. She must.
Arcades. I had always... He had died. He had died years ago when the gods rebuked him and our people. It was truth. Anakatos had him alive and tortured. I watched him die years before. All that was left of him was a circlet. A circlet.
Now, we failed the persuasion previously, and although I knew what she would have told us otherwise, I didn't want to spoil it. But,
There was much he should have answered for in his lifetime. But what we saw in Nyxaros, he didn't deserve it. He didn't.
What are the Jotun slaves?
Freeing them was a wise course of action. The slaves can be a useful distraction as we move through this place.
That wasn't why I freed them. Arcades mentioned the last day.
Our last day. The day... Could it mean the last day that I saw him? The last day we spoke, before the Hyperion tragedy. He asked me to escort him through the wilds, to the shrines outside the city, the shrines of earth and air. He told me to remember them when times seem bleak. I thought nothing of it, but could he have known about this? About now?
You're right.
I once thought that faith was what would ruin my people, the thing that would distract them from their happiness. But I see now, it is apathy. To not care for our people, that is Anakatos' sin. As I thought it was our cases before him. But this is so much larger. Larger than I ever thought. And our case, he always knew that I would be here. He must have always known.
You got something new to say about Idylla?
Something is wrong. Anakatos wishes to destroy Idylla, but how close is he to his goal?
Tell me of the Earth
I
Shrine.
don't know why Arcades spoke of this. Apparently, it's necessary for unsealing the Hyperion, but how? I was expecting answers from Nyxaros, and we're only getting more questions.
What of the
It
Air
is
Shrine?
an ancient place high in the teeth of Nyxaros. I do not understand its significance. But we need answers, not more riddles. Let us unravel this as quickly as we can. The fate of my people is at stake.
No, Fekiota, why?
The task is clear. We need to... Ah! My head! Can you feel it? Something is wrong. This magic... Anakatos has done something. We must return to the city. We might be too late.
What happened?
Something grave has happened. I can feel it in my body. I fear Anakatos may have accomplished his goal. Farewell.
That was a tonal shift, I will say. That was a hell of a tonal shift.
If only there were others akin to myself, holy ones, who are resolute and hold tightly to their faith. Or had I the means to create the people the gods truly wished for, so that we finally may raise the Hyperion and bring the befouled to their ends. We would do for Athene what she most certainly demands of the wretched.